Hi, my name is Aaron Bishop, and I'm a teacher here at Rancho Cucamonga High School. I have such an honor to be a part of Rancho Remembers that we do on campus. I'm so glad that we have the support from our administration here, Mr. Kirk and all the administrators, also with Mr. Holton at the district. To give you a little history about the program is 15 years ago, my wife's grandfather passed away. He was a World War II vet, and we wanted him to come into our classroom. Anyway, he passes away, and my wife said, hey, we better get as many guys in here as we can, because if we don't get them in here, your kids are not gonna know their stories. So we had this idea to go out and find vets around, local vets around the community. Well, it started off, the first year we had 33 vets, and I didn't know if anyone was gonna come. I didn't know what the students were gonna do. Well, anyway, 33 vets come, they all love it. The students love it, and it's grown from then. This is our 15th year. I have so many stories I could share with you. One time we had 7 women pilots from World War II. It was awesome. We had a Vietnam vet who came here. He's like, Mr. Bishop, I'm just gonna tell you, this was actually this year. He's all, I've signed up 5 years in a row. I've driven into your parking lot and I've never gone to the event. And I said, well, how come? He's all, I don't know if I'll be able to handle it. So he calls up this year and says, hey, I'm ready to do it. He shows up, he's all, I don't know if I can stay. He sat in the very back and he was here the whole time. He was emotional the whole time, but he said, Mr. Bishop, thank you for this welcome home. I said, it's not me, it's the kids. He's all, no, I've waited 45 years for a welcome home and your kids have finally given it to me. And that almost breaks me down. And this is what's right about education. We have so many things that this is wrong or someone gets offended. If you looked at this crowd in here, it was like the United Nations. We had every culture, we had everything in here, and it was just awesome. And what a snapshot of America that we had right here.
My name is Rebecca Guerrero. I'm one of the teachers here at Rancho Cucamonga High School, and I have the privilege of having helped Mr. Bishop with Rancho Remembers for about 13 years now. Rancho Remembers is something that's ingrained into our school culture, and it's important to us because it gives us a chance to help history come alive, to have students learn from the people who actually lived the events they're studying about in their history books. It's quite a bit of effort, as you might imagine, to put together an event like this. It involves contacting vets. Mr. Bishop does an incredible job with that, keeping contact with them throughout the year. I cannot tell you, unfortunately, how many funerals he's attended because of the vets that are a part of this who have passed away, but their relationship with Rancho Remembers is so strong that Mr. Bishop represents our schools at their funerals, and it takes a tremendous amount of coordination, getting our students where they need to be, food served. So there's literally dozens, if not hundreds of volunteers who participate in this event to put it together. But at the end of the day, the most important part of this event is our students. Our students routinely show up and demonstrate the Rancho way and treat our veterans with the utmost respect. And it's why this event, even though there's lots of events like it around the state, why this event is known among our veterans as their favorite.
So we're here, the 15th, Rancho Remembers in our school history. It's been gone the last couple of years because of COVID. It's my first as a principal here at Rancho. It's an amazing event. I literally had goosebumps last night thinking about it. We have a gym full of the men and women that have served our country, taking the time out of their day to come, allowing us to honor them, but also for our kids to get a chance to be able to learn about their stories, about what that sacrifice looks like, and appreciating everything that they've done for our country. For me, being able to be a part of this is a tremendous honor. I've literally, I said I had goosebumps last night. I got goosebumps today, especially when we're honoring each branch of the military. But just seeing the pride in each of their eyes, you see a lot of tears coming from joy and appreciation, also from those that have lost lives during their time in service of our country. So it's a special event. I'm so proud of Rancho to be the ones to be able to host this. 15 years, and we're going to be committed to continuing this moving forward. And the committee with Mr. Bishop, Ms. Guerrero, Ms. Landau, Mr. Dowser, and so many in the community that have helped with this, we appreciate them. And so we'll continue to do that. But this is a big part of what we do. And again, it's another example of why Rancho is such a special place, man. We love it here. We love our veterans and love Rancho Remembers.
Hi, my name is Heather Landau, and I am an English teacher here at Rancho Cucamonga High School. I am part of the Rancho Remembers team in putting together my favorite event of what we do here at Rancho. I have been working on Rancho Remembers for about, I think, 10 years almost now, and the reason that I love it so much is it's an opportunity, of course, for students to have history brought to life for them, but also it is a truly cathartic experience for our veterans. They get to come and share stories that are very emotional and to kids who are willing to learn and to listen, and relationships are forged here today amongst veterans and students that'll last a lifetime. My favorite part of the event has to be when the band plays all of the different branches of military's theme songs and they stand up when it's their turn, and I just really love that moment. It always makes me really emotional to watch them honor their branch of military and also to honor their country.
Captain Blake Schwartz. Rancho Remembers means to me the ability for all of the students to learn history from the people that lived it. I graduated from Rancho Cucamonga High School back in 2012, and so it's been an honor to watch this program grow. I was in charge of it from 2009 to 2012, and then seeing it grow even after my graduation has been a phenomenal experience, and seeing all the kids learn from the people who created the history that they learn in the history books.
For me, it's an experience to share my experiences as a Navy veteran. The time I spent, 26 years in the Navy, a long time to condense it into a matter of 45 minutes for the kids and just give them some idea what my life was like in the Navy.
As a son of a veteran, Rancho Remembers is honoring their commitment and their pride, all the sacrifice that they made for those however many years they were enlisted or an officer. It's really about what they've done for us, whether we know it or not.
I think Rancho Remembers is just something for us to just talk to veterans and understand why we have the freedoms we have today and how they fought for us, and it's just important to recognize all the work that they did for us.
I had a very great experience during Rancho Remembers. This is like my first time actually coming to the ceremony. There's a bunch of downfalls and upbringings to each and every single serviceman and women that we spoke to today. And you know, it was just a great experience to hear each and everyone's story.
My name's Macy Bishop, and I have been blessed to work with Rancho Remembers for as long as I can remember. My dad has been doing this for so long, and I have loved joining him and joining so many vets and hearing all of their stories. This program is really, truly just something special to me, and I am just so in awe of what veterans have done for me, and I appreciate them so much. I think it is such an amazing event where students can learn their appreciation for veterans and learn what they have done for our country.
My name is Ronald Geyer. I go by Ronnie. I was a veteran of the first major battles of the Vietnam War. I was a radio man, driver, orderly in Vietnam to Hal Moore, portrayed by the movie star Mel Gibson in the movie We Were Soldiers Once and Young. That's the book that We Were Soldiers movie was based on. It's a pleasure always to be here because we know that veterans, when they come here, and there have been veterans here today who didn't even know what this was all about, and they did arrive and they got the good news about this event, and that is that we get to share our story and our living history and our life lessons with students in school, and in the process we get to bring out all of our feelings out for people to hear that really want to listen to us and hear us, and in the process our PTSD gets healed. So your operation that you're doing here is very, very important for all veterans, and if more veterans would do it, the better, because they would be healed. And this program here is now 15 years old, and that is a marvelous testament to not only the school and the school district, but also to the joy that is being brought to Vietnam War veterans or other wars dating way back or not so, quite frankly, 56 years ago. I wanted to say then what I can say now, but no one was listening then. So it's a big difference. This is all coming around to where our country gets to hear what we saw in Vietnam. People are opening to hear it. I share with the students here that it's been, and I asked them to write it down. If they happen to send a note back, they may include it. I found that the true happiness in life comes from sacrificing on behalf of others. The greater the sacrifices, the greater the happiness. No greater love hath a man than to give up their life for another. And in the story of the military operations and those who are there to save the freedom of others, and in the process perhaps give up their own life in that process, is an absolute miracle of freedom. So God bless what's happening here, and what a wonderful foundation it is for the students that get to see what's been going on with the lives of veterans, and just let them know that, by golly, someone upstairs appreciates us just as much as you do here. Thank you.